Hey everyone, join me for a short earth element yoga practice. This is going to help you feel grounded, rooted in your bones, rooted in your lower body so that you feel calm and centered for your day ahead. Got my big comfy baggy pants today. And let's start with a nice wide stance. So you can do hip width, maybe even a little bit wider. You're going to pick up all 10 of your toes, spread them wide so the pinky edge spreads wide toward the edge of the mat, and then set the feet back down. And then you're going to start to just rock gently forwards and backwards. So you're getting into the balls of your feet and then the heels of your feet. So we're doing this so we can kind of locate the sole of the foot, the arch of the foot. And we're going to pause here and then feel a subtle lift through the soles of the feet. Breathe here. And so standing up tall, widening through your shoulders, the heart space, the chest. And then the back of the skull is aligned with the back of your heels. And just notice the structure of your bones, the magnificence that we have, the privilege of being in these human bodies that do so much for us. And so we're just going to feel into our bones. And as you breathe out, breathe down and through the soles of the feet, through the ankles, the heels. 2 more rounds of breath like that. Inhale and then exhale down the body through the soles of the feet, connecting into the earth. 1 more time. Inhale deep. Exhale, let it go. All right. And so feeling that stability, that connection to the earth the whole time as we move this morning. Pressing down through the feet. Inhale, lift the arms toward each other. The thumbs touch, fingers spread wide, creating kind of like a triangle shape with the fingers. Arch the spine. Exhale, cactus the arms, bringing them all the way down, chin toward chest. Inhale, lift it up. So as we're lifting up through the arms, we're pressing down through the heels. We feel that connection. Exhale, back down. Last time here. Inhale, lift. Press down through the feet firmly. Little back bend here. Exhale, cactus the arms. Nice slow forward fold here. Hips go back as you reach forward. So this is our first move. Here you can have blocks underneath the hands. You can even bend your knees quite a bit here. Drop your head all the way down. Inhale, just starting slow, just kind of grazing the shins. And then slowly exhale. And then we'll just build upon that. Inhale a little bit taller. Lengthen the spine, open the chest. Exhale, fold. 1 more time, inhale. Open wide, exhale, drop it down. And then slowly rise up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Let's come straight into down dog. So there could be another version of this class. I may make one that's more of a nighttime restorative earth element yoga, which will be quite nice. This is great for if you need a little bit more energy and groundedness for your day. And so in your down dog, let's start to lift and lower the heels. Again, playing with the feet, paying attention to our feet. Create a nice steady rhythm of breath here. And then exhale, we're going to bring the knees slowly down toward the floor. Inhale, arch the spine, cow pose. Exhale, round. Inhale, unfurl. Open the chest, open the heart. Exhale, round, pressing back toward the earth. 1 more time, inhale. And then exhale, press it back, child's pose. Knees come wide, forehead melts toward the floor. And then let the low back round. Really allow the forehead to melt into the floor. Really allow your fingers to just soften toward the earth. Feeling that element of gravity holding you and supporting you, the earth below. And then slowly drag the fingertips toward the thighs. Maybe just lean back a little bit, getting that quad stretch. And then inhale, cactus the arms, open the chest, open the heart. Exhale, we're gonna bring the forearms toward each other, palms facing your face, and then curl in. Inhale, open wide. You can also sit on a block here if that's more comfortable. You can always sit on your sit bones. And one more time, inhale. Exhale, really feel the shins on the floor. Great. Let's come back, hands and knees. Down dog. Three breaths here, and just let that head hang. This is a really good practice to just let the head hang, and that helps to support the nervous system, helping our bodies feel safe and grounded and relaxed. Great. Let's step the right foot forward and then drop that back knee down. Make sure the front knee is directly over the front heel. I'm going to energetically pull the right heel toward my left knee so that I'm not overstretching here, kind of squaring the hips. And then come on up, swinging the arms up and around. If you need, you could bring the hands on either side of the foot. I'm going to feel that opening here. Hands toward the heart, really feeling that foundation that's supporting the whole body here. Reach it up. Big deep breath in, and then exhale. We're going to come into pyramid pose. Great place for blocks. So we're going to pop the back foot forward, widen through your feet, kind of like you would for warrior one. Both hips are square. The knees do not need to be locked out. So again, you can be on blocks if that's going to be supportive. Draw the hips back as you lengthen the chest forward. Inhale, exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, lift up just a little bit halfway. Exhale, fold. And softening here. Breathing down into the legs, down into the earth. And then you could also feel the earth traveling up through the soles of the feet, up through the legs. So whichever direction resonates for you to feel more grounded, just go with that. If you need more release, you can move that out. If you need more of the earth to come into your body, bring that in. Great. Let's bend the front knee and then come on into warrior one. So spinning the back foot out, make sure the hips are square. Don't be shy to widen the feet here. Feeling that nice, strong stance. Inhale, and then exhale. Start to straighten that front foot, bringing the elbows back. Inhale, we're gonna reach it up. Exhale, draw it in. So this is a little more sturdy practice. If you really need that sturdiness, that foundation. One more time. Warrior one. You can either stay here or humble warrior. So option one, to just keep it more simple, you could just kind of lean back a little bit, hands behind the low back, or you can interlace the fingers and then slide that heart forward as you press the hips back. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you come all the way inside the leg. 2 breaths. Inhale, come back up, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank or hands and knees. Drop the knees down. Couple rounds of cat-cow here. And so if you kind of feel a little bit scattered today or like you need more structure, this is a great practice. Returning to our down dog. And just notice the difference between the right side, the left side, if any. Second side, the left foot steps forward and then drop the back knee down. Same thing, so drawing the back knee toward the left heel energetically so that we're in that nice 90-degree angle with the front knee. And coming up here, or you could keep the hands down. So usually I'm a little bit more flowy in my practice, which is beautiful. But sometimes that nice, strong, sturdy practice is what we need, especially when life feels a little swirly. It's already moving enough that way, so we want to bring more structure in. Breathing the earth up into your bones. Again, we really want to focus on the low body in this practice. All right, and then popping the back foot forward, pyramid pose. So again, my feet are about hip width. Inhale, lift up halfway, exhale, fold. Maybe once more like that. Okay, warrior one, bend the front knee, reposition that back foot as needed. Come on up. So if you're newer to yoga, warrior one can actually be a challenging pose. It's kind of odd. So if it feels not so great for the back heel, you can always pop the back heel up instead and just do a high lunge. Nothing wrong with that. As we're here, we're spinning the pinkies toward each other, getting a little bit deeper in the lunge, softening the shoulders here. 2 breaths. And let's draw it in. So kind of straightening that front leg and opening it back up. One more time. Hands come behind the low back, stay there, or humble warrior. Opposite thumb on top, open it up and then bow it forward any amount. So inside the knee is kind of the extended version, but you're welcome to come up a little bit more if you need. Okay, and we're gonna step it forward now, coming into a squat. Nothing more earthy than a squat. So the toes come out, heels in. We're gonna come in and out of the squat a couple times. So option one, this is kind of version one here, just doing a half squat. So the knees come out, you're grabbing your shins or your ankles. So you could just stop here, that's option one. Option two is full malasana, coming all the way down. And if your heels are super lifted, you can place a rolled up towel or blanket underneath the heels. So what we're gonna do is spin the toes forward, nice wide forward fold, exhale here. Inhale, come down to your squat. Pausing here for 2 breaths. Press the knees back as you reach the sternum forward. Again, paying attention to the feet. Exhale, fold, spin the toes forward. Take a little stretch here, one more time. And then we're just gonna stay in our squat for a few more breaths. Really widen through the toes again like we did at the beginning of class and press the pinky toe down. And then as we're here, we can add on even more by visualizing that earth coming up into the feet, up into the legs. And just in visualizing anything you want composted, anything you don't need anymore, excess tension or stress. Just let the earth kind of compost that for you. Great. And then slowly fold forward. Toes spin forward and then drop the head into a forward fold. And bend the knees, slowly begin to stack the bones, one on top of the other, coming into a mountain pose. Palms spin forward and just pause here, just feeling into the element of the mountain. Very strong, very rooted, unmoving, stoic. Just feeling your body as a mountain. Great, we're gonna lean over to the right foot and we're gonna come into tree pose. So if you're a little bit wobbly with your balance, you could start here with a kickstand pose, or you could bring the foot below or above the knee. My foot is sliding on my parents, there we go. Make sure the hips are square. So if one of the hips is lifted super high, square those hips. Have a nice strong gaze ahead of you, whether that's looking at a lamp, at a spot on the wall, just one spot. Keeping your focus and really feeling the sturdiness of the leg. If you feel comfortable, you can even reach your branches up, expanding. One more breath. And exhale, other side. Left foot spreads wide. And come on in. So if you're really struggling with balance, know that A, it's normal, it's okay. And B, now you know where you want to work toward. So we want to have the core engaged. We want to have our gaze strong here. And release, lift it up, inhale. Do a little shake here. Shake out the hands, shake out the legs. And exhale, forward fold, little vinyasa here. Halfway lift. Exhale, plank. Let's drop it all the way down toward the earth. Inhale, cobra. Exhale down twice more, just getting into the spine, the back, the chest, the neck. Last one. And exhale, just pressing it back for a moment. And then we'll come to our seat. Just a couple more poses here. Just go ahead and wiggle out a little bit. Feel into your sit bones. I always wish I could record 1 hour long classes, but time is of the essence, and this is just a nice, more accessible way to get your practice in. Let's do a twist. So you're going to bring both legs forward, hug the right knee into your chest, and then cross it over the leg. So we're gonna flex that left foot forward. If you want more on the hips, you can also bend that left knee, like so. Just make sure both of your sit bones are rooted on the floor. And then inhale, let's spiral that right arm all the way up and over like a rainbow, bringing the fingertips behind the back. Sit up tall, hug the knee in. Inhale here. And then exhale, soften into your twist. Relax your shoulders. And really press your right toes into the floor. And then coming back forward, let's bend that right knee, coming into this kind of half Navasana pose. So the knee is kind of coming toward my chest. I'm opening the chest here. The left leg is nice and strong. And then set that down, switching sides. So the left knee comes in, sit up tall, inhale, and then exhale, cross the leg. Once I feel rooted here, inhale, spiral that left arm up and over, hugging the knee towards your chest. So any indications here, if you're pregnant or on the first day or two of your menstrual cycle, you don't want to do these really tight twists. You want to maybe do something more open. So sitting up nice and tall, and then gentle twist here, relaxing your shoulders. And keeping that right leg on the floor strong. All right, coming back forward, let's extend that left leg for 3, nice and strong, for 2, and 1, nice. Let's bring both legs up now, Navasana. Just getting a little bit of core strength, feeling stability. And release, come on down to the back. One of my favorites, dynamic bridge. So you're gonna walk your heels in towards your sit bones as much as you can. Hands come to the sides. Before we do anything, press that low back into the floor, the sacrum. Feel the width of the shoulder blades rooted on the floor. Feel the back of the skull rooted on the floor. Feel the feet nice and wide. And so from this really sturdy place, we're gonna press the feet down, lift the hips, lift the arms, inhale deep. Exhale, slowly lower it back. Twice more. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, fold it down back toward the earth. One more time, inhale. Reach, exhale down. Start to rock the knees side to side. Hug both knees into your chest. And then let's roll up to a seat. Straddle pose. This is a great place for a pillow. Let's see, I got a pillow here. Or a block or a bolster if you'd like some more support. So we're gonna flex the feet wide. Make sure the legs are spinning outward and not sickling inward. The sit bones are nice and rooted. And then any amount you want to go. We're just going to be here for just a few breaths. This is a short practice. And start to soften down. So the forehead softens. The breath starts to fill the lungs, the belly. Feeling that connection to the earth. So there's a very simple practice for if you only have a couple minutes and you want to start your day in a seated or standing meditation. You can imagine a cord coming from your tailbone or from your sits bones all the way down, that comes all the way down into the soil, into the earth. And from this cord, we can release anything we want to release. We can also breathe in and draw the earth up into the body. It's called a grounding cord. It's a great way to start or end your day. And so if you want to practice it just for a moment here, you can imagine that cord or rope or string or light connecting from the sits bones down into the earth. And then just follow your own flow if that's drawing it up into your body or releasing through the cord. It goes both ways. And then just a few more breaths here. Start to bring the head down a little bit more, maybe placing the thumbs at the third eye. Slowly begin to roll yourself up, and we'll end in a seated position, Sukhasana. And so nice open heart, nice tall spine here. Let's bring the palms face down. This is a gesture of grounding the energy. 3 breaths, exhale, release. Inhale deep. Exhale, release down into the earth. Inhale deep. And exhale, release. Bring the hands toward the heart, draw the chin toward the chest in reverence for this practice, in reverence for you carving out this time for yourself. It goes so far. Thanks everyone for joining me. If you liked this practice, I encourage you to share what you liked about it in the comments, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be releasing weekly classes, so stay tuned for more. Thanks so much.